let's print something out. You should have access to Onshape. When you get into Onshape, I don't know what you'll see, something like this, but if you're on the robotics, you are part of the team. And if you go down here and find zip ties 3791, then you can start to see the things that are available to your team. One of the things that we look at is the 2023 drive base. And it turns out that we have the drive, basic drive for robotics. We can click on this link to open it. This is a tab across the bottom that shows our basic robot build. It also has different tabs where we actually have our symmetrical battery holder, which you'll be printing. We also have our control hub, which we'll be turning into laser cut. We have the basic base. We actually have the driver and the wheels. All of those things come together in this assembly called a robot build. When we're here, we can find the part that we're interested in, which looks like it's this one, which is, if I roll over this, you see that it looks like it's part 3. Click on that. That's definitely the part we want to look at. I can right-click on the mouse, and when I right-click on the mouse, I get export. When I'm exporting, it tells me the name. The file format is STL, binary in millimeters, medium resolution, and we're going to download this, and we'll export it. At which point, it should pop up a downloads folder. In this case, it has this new name. We can call it battery holder. And we have now exported it. The next step is to find on our taskbar or install the software called Prusa Slicer. This is a software that's made by the company that our printers work on. This software allows us to add files. And this is the one we just downloaded. And there's our file as we've just downloaded it. I can use the left mouse button to look at it from different directions. I can use the scroll wheel to zoom in or out. I want to go to the right hand side. I'm going to be designing for the Prusa Mini or Mini Plus, which are the two small ones we have. There's an infill parameter. That means how much space is inside of it. And then down at the bottom, we'll actually see something that says Slice Now. So what we can do is slicing is taking the model and making it the commands to make the 3D printer follow the right path. So here's our model. It's been sliced. One thing to look at here is the estimated printing time in normal mode, 23 minutes. This also has an infill of 20%. So this on the side here, you see the model is disappearing from the top down. And so 20% infill has these this grid pattern through it, which fills up 20% of the space. We can change this either to 0 infill or maybe even go a little bit higher. Change it to 50%. We have to go back to the bottom and slice again. And we'll see how that made a difference. I zoom in, you can see that the crosses are much closer to each other. And we see the estimated printing time now is 25 minutes. For an extra 2 minutes of printing time, we're able to get a much stronger base. So it's choice how strong you want it to be versus how much time you need to take. Sometimes small amounts of infill make a big difference. And if we're happy with this, which to me this looks good, then we can go ahead and do export the G-code. Click on export. It will show up here, and we need to output it to our USB drive. So if you don't have a USB drive in, you need to put one in. Click on that, and then I can export or save this battery holder. And at that point, you can eject the drive, and you are now safe to remove the thumb drive and take it over to the printer to begin printing. Good luck.